God's Word. February 1, 2022. Mark chapter 5, verses 21 to 43. 21 And when Jesus had passed again in the ship over the strait, a great multitude assembled together unto him. And he was nigh unto the sea. 22 And there cometh one of the rulers of the synagogue named Jairus, and seeing him, falleth down at his feet. 23 And he besought him much, saying, My daughter is at the point of death, come, lay thy hand upon her, that she may be safe, and may live. 24 And he went with him, and a great multitude followed him, and they thronged him. 25 And a woman who was under an issue of blood 12 years, 26 And had suffered many things from many physicians, and had spent all that she had, and was nothing the better, but rather worse. 27 When she had heard of Jesus, came in the crowd behind him, and touched his garment. 28 For she said, If I shall touch but his garment, I shall be whole. 29 And forthwith the fountain of her blood was dried up, and she felt in her body that she was healed of the evil. 30 And immediately Jesus, knowing in himself the virtue that had proceeded from him, turning to the multitude, said, Who hath touched my garments? 31 And his disciples said to him, Thou seest the multitude thronging thee, and sayest thou, Who hath touched me? 32 And he looked about to see her who had done this. 33 But the woman, fearing and trembling, knowing what was done in her, came and fell down before him, and told him all the truth. 34 And he said to her, Daughter, thy faith hath made thee whole. Go in peace, and be thou whole of thy disease. 35 While he was yet speaking, some come from the ruler of the synagogue's house, saying, Thy daughter is dead. Why dost thou trouble the master any further? 36 But Jesus, having heard the word that was spoken, saith to the ruler of the synagogue, Fear not, only believe. 37 And he admitted not any man to follow him, but Peter, and James, and John the brother of James. 38 And they come to the house of the ruler of the synagogue, and he seeth a tumult, and people weeping and wailing much. 39 And going in, he saith to them, Why make you this ado, and weep? The damsel is not dead, but sleepeth. 40 And they laughed him to scorn. But he, having put them all out, taketh the father and the mother of the damsel, and them that were with him, and entereth in where the damsel was lying. 41 And taking the damsel by the hand, he saith to her, Talitha cumi, which is, being interpreted, Damsel, I say to thee, arise. 42 And immediately the damsel rose up, and walked. And she was 12 years old, and they were astonished with a great astonishment. 43 And he charged them strictly that no man should know it, and commanded that something should be given her to eat.